All right, welcome to class. With us, we are solving differentiation involving general method, which is the first method in solving differentiation. So how do we go about this? Now, note this. Note this. In this case, this one on top of this 3x raised to the power of 3 is both affected. This one is affecting this 3 and also affecting the x. 1 over 2x raised to the power of 2. The one is affecting this 2, it's also affecting the x. There is no number here as per a visible number 2 and above. We just have 1 over 1. So this one is affecting the 1 and also affecting this x. So where do I start from? Step 1, I will separate these two. I'll have this separated. This is it. Then I will now have this. Applying indices, when you have 1 over a, if I want to remove this divide, that will become this. So the same thing here. 1 over this one, I'm having this. That's what I'm having. Then plus, same as this. Separate this one here. Then we'll now have this value. That will give us 2 here. Plus, next, separate this value, which will just give us x, this one. That's what we're having here. Now, going further, what's the next thing we'll do here? I will have that 1 over 3 here. When you differentiate this, by using this minus 3 to multiply this, that will give us 3x. And then remove 1 from this. So that is where you're having this one, minus 3 minus 1. That will give us minus 4. So I'm having minus 4 up here. Plus, I'll bring 1 over 2 down. And then I'll differentiate this. If you do that, you use 2 to multiply your x. And then remove 1. So when you do that, minus 2 minus 1, that will give us minus 3. So I'm having minus 3 here. Then plus, same as this, I'm multiplying. So that will give us minus 2x. Then minus 2 minus 1 will give us this. This is what I'm having here. I'm having this. Going further, what do I do going further? I note that, look at this. This is to divide this. This can divide. So I can do it like this. This taking out this. This can divide this. This taking off this. So nothing can divide this. Leave that. So from this point, what do I have? If you multiply this and this, I'm going to have 1 here all over x raised to the power of 4. That's what I'm having here. The meaning of that is, when you multiply 1 times x raised to the power of 4, you are having 1x raised to the power of 4. So if I want to remove this minus here as the power, that will give us 1x, this one like this. That is 1 all over. This one, this minus here will come down. That will give us x raised to the power of 4. So that is it. That's what I'm having here. So from this point, I'm having minus. So the minus affects this one. So I'm going to have minus 1 over x raised to the power of 3. So this minus also affects this one. I'm going to have minus 1 2 all over x raised to the power of 3. So this is what I'm having here. So this is how you differentiate this using general method. Now, let me quickly explain this. Look at this point. From this point here, if you have this value like this, observe that this power 3 here is on top of this x, not the 3, not this 2 rather. This 3 is on top of this x, not this 2. So what do you do in applying indices? You will separate them by putting this one. Then here, I'm having this. Next thing is that I will separate it again. This one, I want to remove it now. I have 1. So this x comes down. X raised to the power of 3. If you multiply this, invariably, I'm having 2 over x raised to the power of 3. That's what I'm having here. So this is how it is done. So here, if I have x minus 3, look at this. This x on top of this 3. If this one is a direct thing, just put your 1 here. All over, this x drops down. X raised to the power of 3. So this is how they are done when you are doing this. Also, we have this on the board for you to do. So let me give you a quick work to do Please put it in the comment section, please. Work to do. Try this. If you have one, the same steps, guys. The same steps. Same steps. Same steps. So, same step. This is your own practice work. Try it as you put your answer in the comment section. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.